Hello, this is Christel Wellness Yoga. Welcome to my channel. I am Christel, and today I'm going to take you through a morning flow. But to start with, I want to show you and share the beautiful landscape behind me. I am in France, in the Pyrenees Mountains in southern France, and I really wanted to share with you that beautiful landscape, nature. Really, I just love it so much. I just want to share it with you, and I hope you appreciate it. So you won't need any props. This is a all-level flow, just a nice way to start your day before you go to work. So just when you're ready, just grab your mat and let's get started. So we're going to start straight into child's pose. So come and sit on your heels. Keep the knees hip distance apart. Extend the arms forward. Reach forward with the fingers. Push the heels, your sit bones towards your heels. And take some nice deep breaths. Try to make your child's pose active. Reach forward with the hands, elbows are off the mat. Keep pushing the sit bones towards your heels. Coming into a spinal extension. Perfect for the morning. You're all feeling a little bit stiff at this time of the day. And then walk your hands over to the right. Place maybe the left hand on top of the right hand to deepen your stretch on the left side. And then walk the hands back to center. And now walk your hands over to the left. And now if you can, place the right hand on top of the left hand, just to deepen the stretch on the right side of your body. Connect with your body. Notice the sensations, any areas of stiffness. And then walk the hands back through center. Slide the hands underneath the shoulder. Push with both hands. Lift the chest up. And now let's come into all four. So shoulders above the wrist, hips above the knees. And as you breathe in, come into cow. So tilt the tailbone toward the sky or the ceiling. Look up. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, round the spine, chin to the chest. Round as much as you can. And again, breathe in, cow. And cat. And again, cow. And cat. Come back to center. Push with the left hand. Extend the right arm up. You can look at the right hand. And then thread the right arm underneath the left arm. Come and rest on the right cheek. Until you thread the needle. You can extend the left arm above your head. Make sure the hips stay above the knees. Maybe you need to adjust them a little bit over to the right. Take some nice deep breaths. Take one more deep breath. Slide the left hand back underneath the left shoulder. Push the left hand. Come back into your tabletop. A round of cat and cow. Back into neutral. Push the right hand against the mat. Lift the left arm up. And then thread the left arm underneath the right arm. Come and rest on your left cheek. Extend the right arm up if you want. Make sure your hips stay above the knees. And breathe. Let's take one more long deep breath. Slide the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Push the right hand. Come back into your tabletop. From there, we do your sexy cat. So just move the spine in any direction that feels right for you. This is really your opportunity to connect with your spine and listen to your body. What does it want you to do? In which direction does it want you to move in that morning? We all have different needs, different bodies. And if you move in one direction, make sure you're moving in the opposite direction. Come back into all four. Move the hands forward. Take your toes under. Lift the sit bones, come into downward dog. So for the first one, just bend one knee at a time. Make sure the fingers are spread apart, hands in line with the wrist. Looking between the feet. Just walking the dog. Warming up the body slowly. Now come into your downward dog. So push your heels towards the mat. Keep pushing the hands. Take some nice deep breaths. And I step to the front of the mat. And then come into your ragdoll. So grab hold of opposite elbows. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Rest your belly on the thighs. Let gravity do the work. Sway from side to side. And release the hands on the mat. And then come into a halfway lift. So hands on the shin, on the knees. Spinal extension. So push the sit bones towards the back of the mat and the collarbones forward. Release your hands towards the mat, keeping the knees bent. Gently roll into standing. And now let's come into our mountain pose. So feet hip distance apart. Weight of your body in your heels. Legs engaged, tailbone under. Bring the belly closer to the spine. Arms by your side, palms facing forward. As you breathe in, raise your arms up. And then as you breathe out, open to the sides. Lower the arms so they're parallel to the floor. Again, breathe in, raise your arms up. And as you breathe out, twist over to the left. Breathe in, raise your arms up. Have a twist to the right, lowering the arms so they're parallel to the floor. Breathe in, raise the arms up. And then twist over to the left. Breathe in, come back facing forward. As you breathe out, fall forward, hands on the mat. Halfway left. Release the hands on the mat. Step the right foot all the way back. Step the left foot all the way back into your plank. So the shoulders above the wrist, fingers spread apart. Push the heels towards the back of the mat, top of the head forward. Drop the knees, lower the chest all the way down. Push the hands, lift the head and chest off the mat into a mini cobra. Lower your head back down, then push back onto all four. Tuck the toes under, downward dog. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward. Halfway left. Release the hands on the mat. Bend the knees. Roll all the way into standing. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. Lower the palms in front of your heart in Namaste. Breathe in, raise your arms up. Breathe out, fall forward. Halfway left. Hands on the mat. Step the left foot all the way back. Step the right foot all the way back into your plank. Drop the knees, lower the chest. Keep the elbows as close to your rib cage as you can. Push the hands, come into mini cobra. Lower your head back down. Push back onto all four. Tuck the toes under, downward dog. step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Halfway left. Hands on the mat. Bend the knees. Roll all the way into standing. Bring the arms, palms to touch above your head. And then lower the palms in front of your heart. Just take a moment to breathe. And maybe set an intention for the day. Breathe in, raise your arms up. Breathe out, fall forward. Come into a halfway left. Hands on the mat. Step the right foot all the way back. Step the left foot all the way back into plank. Drop the knees, lower the chest all the way down. Push the hands, lift into mini cobra. Lower your head back down. Push back, control, forward, downward dog. And bend the right knee and step the right foot between both hands. Remember, you can use your hand to bring your foot forward. Now lower the back heel, but keep the hips and the chest facing forward. Lift the chest up, extend the arms into your warrior one. So the front knee is bent. Make sure your knee is above your ankle. Lower the hands back on the mat, step the right foot back, plank. Drop the knees, lower the chest. Push the hands, mini cobra. Lower your head back down, push back onto all four. Tuck the toes under downward dog. Bend the left knee, step the left foot between both hands. Lower your back heel, but keep the hips and the chest facing forward. And then lift the chest up, extend the arms, warrior one. Remember, try to keep your knee on top of your ankle. Lower the hands back on the mat, step the left foot all the way back. Drop the knees, lower the chest. Push the hands, mini cobra. Lower your head back down. Push back onto all four, tuck the toes under, downward dog. Step to the front of the mat. Come into a halfway left. Release the hands on the mat, bend the knees, and then roll all the way into standing. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. Lower the palms in front of your heart. Keep your feet hip distance apart in mountain pose. As you breathe in, raise your arms up. As you breathe out, fall forward, hands on the mat. Halfway left. Release the hands on the mat and now step back into downward dog. Take some nice deep breaths. Remember, spread the fingers apart. Look between the feet. Lift the sit bone as high as you can and then push your heels towards the mat. It doesn't matter if the heels don't reach the mat. And now bring the feet together, big toes touching. Lift the right leg up as high as you can. Bend the right knee, roll forward, step the right foot by the right hand. Drop the left knee. And then lift the chest up, extend the arms into a low lunge. Take a nice deep breath in. On your next out breath, twist over to the right. Lower the arms so they're parallel to the floor. Breathe in. Raise your arms up. As you breathe out, twist over to the left. Bring the arms up. Place the hands on the mat. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee. And then shift your weight onto the back leg. And then roll into a high lunge. Extend the arms. Take a nice deep breath in. On your next out breath, twist over to the right. As you breathe in, Come back facing forward, raise the arms up. As you breathe out, twist over to the left. Arms parallel to the floor. Breathe in, come back facing forward. Bring the hands on the mat, step the right foot all the way back into plank. Lower the knees, lower the chest. Push the hands. Maybe this time you can lift into cobra so the belly comes off the mat. Keep the elbows bent. If this is too much for your back, just lower yourself back down into mini cobra. Release all the way down. Push back onto all four, tuck the toes under downward dog. Bring the feet together, big toes touching. Lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee, roll forward. Step the left foot by the left hand. Shift your weight onto the back leg. And then roll up into standing. Come into a high lunge. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, twist over to the left. Arms parallel to the floor. Breathe in, come back facing forward. As you breathe out, twist over to the right. Come back facing forward. Place the hands on the mat. Step the left foot all the way back. Drop the knees, lower the chest all the way down. Push the hands. Lift into cobra. Belly off the mat, elbows bent. Release your head back down. Push back onto all four. Tuck the toes under downward dog. Step to the front of your mat. Halfway left. Release the hands on the mat, bend the knees. Roll all the way into standing. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. Lower the palms in front of your heart. Breathe in, raise your arms up. Breathe out, fall forward. Halfway left. Hands back on the mat, step back in downward dog. Bring the feet together, big toes touching. Lift the right leg up. Bend the right knee, roll forward, step the right foot by the right hand. And then lower the back heel. And make sure the heel of your front foot is in line with the arch of your back foot. And then lift the chest up, come into your warrior two. So torso in the center. Looking at the middle finger of your front hand. This is your drishti, your focus point. Knee above your ankle. Bend the right elbow, place the right elbow on top of the right knee. Extend the left arm up into your extended side angle. Come back into your warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Now reach forward with the right hand and then bring the right hand next to the right ankle. Extend the left arm up into your triangle pose. So you can look at the left hand to the side or down. You can also place the right hand on top of your ankle. Bending the front knee, lift back into warrior two. Lift the back heel, come back facing forward into high lunge. Place the hands on the mat. Extend the right leg back. You can take a vinyasa if you want to, or just straight away push back in downward dog. I will wait for you if you're doing vinyasa. Now bring the toes together again, lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee, roll forward, step the left foot by the left hand. And now lower the back heel and make sure the heel of your front foot is in line with the arch of your back foot. And then lift the chest up, come into your warrior two. Bend the front knee, so the knee is on top of your ankle. Now bend your left elbow, place the left elbow on top of the left knee, extend the right arm up into your extended right angle. Lift back into your warrior two. Extend the front leg, then reach forward with the left hand. Place the left hand next to the left ankle, extend the right arm up. Triangle pose. So remember the position of your neck. Just look in any direction that feels right for your neck. Bending the front knee, come back into your warrior two. Lift the back heels, come back facing forward into high lunge. Place the hands on the mat. Step the left foot all the way back. Drop the knees, lower the chest. Push into cobra. Lower your head back down. Push back onto all four, downward dog. Step to the front of your mat. Come into a halfway lift. Release the hands on the mat, bend the knees, roll all the way into standing. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. Lower the palms in front of you. Breathe in, raise your arms up. Fall forward, hands on the mat. Halfway lift. Hands on the mat, step back in downward dog. Drop the knees on the mat. And then come and sit on your heels. Bring the hands, namaste. On your next out breath, twist over to the right. Take some deep breath. Come back facing forward this time. On your next in-breath or out-breath, twist over to the left. Come back facing forward. And drop the hips onto one side, extend the legs forward. On your next in-breath, raise the arms up as you breathe out, fall forward into your staff pose. Can round the spine, reaching forward with your hands, holding on to your feet. Using your breath every time you breathe in, extend every time you breathe out. Maybe you can fall a little bit further, bringing the belly closer to the thighs. Take one more deep breath. And walk the hands back towards you, lifting the chest up. And then cross your legs, come into a seated position. Place the left hand on top of the right knee, right hand behind. Breathe in, extend as you breathe out, twist over to the right. And you can look over the right shoulder if it's accessible to you. Take one more deep breath. Come back facing forward. This time right hand on top of the left knee, left hand behind. Breathe in, extend the spine. As you breathe out, twist over to the left. Again, only look as far behind as is comfortable for your neck. Take some nice deep breath. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out. Maybe you can twist a little bit more. Take one more last deep breath. And then come back facing forward. And this is it for this morning. I hope that helps you to start your day in the right way. Thank you for watching. Please leave me your comments, feedback in the boxes below. I'm really, really interested to hear your feedback. And please subscribe to my channel. And I'm sure I will see you again very soon. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Remember your intention. Namaste.